we have already defined what is horizontal communication. Let me once again tell you that horizontal communication is the transmission of information between people, between divisions, between departments or units within the same level of organizational structure. And we have seen the flow of communication that takes place between people holding the same rank. And horizontal communication can be said to be more often informal in nature, whereas vertical communication is more formal. And horizontal communication is more often done through oral media, such as oral presentation, whereas vertical communication is mostly done through written media. So now let us look at the advantages and disadvantages of horizontal communication. Horizontal communication presents some distinct advantages. How? It helps to decrease misunderstanding between departments working on the same project. And in this way, it helps to increase efficiency and productivity. It may result in better implementation of top level decisions because employees on lower levels are permitted to coordinate directly with each other in the implementation of the decision made at the top. Next, it facilitates teamwork. If a project requires tasks from different people or departmentals, this horizontal communications helps a lot because it helps to coordinate the members of a team. It may also increase job satisfaction and motivation also by creating more employee empowerment in the communication process. So these are the advantages of horizontal communication. Now we will look at some of the disadvantages also. Horizontal communication does have some disadvantages. So let us see one by one. The first one, management may have a greater problem maintaining control as horizontal communication increases at the lower level. Okay. It can also create conflict between employees who are exposed to each other through the communication process. It is seen to be more time consuming. In cases, if vertical communication is required to ratify decisions made during horizontal communication or to confirm information received through horizontal communication. In these cases, in these special cases, horizontal communication is seen to be time consuming. And that is a very big disadvantage in a workplace. Finally, it may create a lack of discipline if strict procedural rules of communications are not imposed and followed. So there is a fear of indiscipline among the employees if horizontal communication flows hayward without any rules and regulations. So these are the disadvantages of horizontal communication. Now let us try to see the differences by first understanding what is vertical communication. Vertical communication is the communication where information or messages flows between or among the subordinates and superiors of the organization. So we have seen that horizontal communication occurs between colleagues and peers, but vertical communication takes place between subordinates and Seniors. According to Stoner and his associates, vertical communication consists of communication up and down the organization's chain of command. According to Bowie and his associates, vertical communication is a flow of information up and down the organization's hierarchy. And according to Ricky W. Griffin, vertical communication is the communication that flows both up and down the organization along formal reporting lines.